Hi, I'm Chris Cooper and this is a short walkthrough video of this Freeman 24 motor cruiser Mallard. Now we've advertised Mallard as a project boat because she has some fairly obvious faults and issues that I will show you in just a moment. But what I wanted to do right at the start of things was just show you around the exterior of the boat, which I think is actually really quite tidy. There's one or two little bits and pieces. She's had a deck eyelet removed there, or there's some damage, but that's actually been repaired reasonably well. There's a little bits out of the rubbing strake, but the hull is in pretty tidy condition. She's all in original gel. Rubbing strakes coming out there. He's putting back in. Canopy's in really good condition. And the overall appearance of the boat is actually really quite smart. You know, what you'd expect for a Freeman 24 that had been reasonably well cared for. Let's take you aboard. So we're in the cockpit of the Freeman 24. And you can see the dashboard there, and pretty standard stuff. Little radio box, you often see those. I don't think they're a standard Freeman thing. Whether or not you could buy them from Freeman at the time, I don't know, but it's quite a common thing for people to have fitted. Helm seat there, and a navigator seat. Some of the timber work damage that is mentioned in the adverts. And the cockpit, it's actually not an uncommon thing for a Freeman 24, any of the Freemans really. The timber cockpit linings, any kind of water ingress, and they get damaged. What is more of an issue is that she's had a mast mounted externally on the roof of the hardtop, which I think has been damaged at some point, and that's allowed some water ingress in here, which has meant that the hardtop is not very sound. There's some leaks that come through here, but I think that the hardtop will require some repairs. So going below, upholstery's in pretty good condition. A couple of loose bits of lining there. There's the galley. It's not going to stay up unless I hold it, but let's give you an idea what's going on in the galley. Thermix heater there, catalytic heater. Timber is actually not too bad in this area. It's again, it's just kind of what you'd expect. It's kind of normal. A little bit of timber work damage under here. I think she's had a window leak from that position, although it's not. It actually isn't wet now. I think that's a historical thing. Another little mark there. But again, this is dry. What is a bit of an issue, unfortunately, lurks under the floor in the forward end here. She's had a reasonable amount of water in here in the past, and that is rotten. That requires chopping out and replacing. If you just give me a moment, I'll take the cushions off the seat and show you in the engine bay. As that is, again, I think quite tidy and quite presentable, really. Here's our Perkins 4108. I think you'll agree that's quite a presentable looking unit. She starts and runs well. We collected her from Stalham for the vendor and delivered her up to Horning, so she ran fine. There's a little bit of soundproofing that sits on top of the engine. You've got the engine board and then the cushions. That sit on top as part of the dinette seating.